All right, so we've just got two mixtures. It's pretty simple, but we've got two mixtures in a 5-gallon bucket. It doesn't have to be a 5-gallon bucket. It's preferable. You can, sometimes I'll put it in a spray bottle and spray it on the four-wheeler, let it dissolve the mud down, and then I'll just spray it off and then hit it with an extra coat of soap. But the first step to this is we got to clean this bucket out because it's pretty dirty. We don't want dirt in the soap. So all you gotta do is just spray it out, then dump it. Dump it. One little spray. Should be good. So it's pretty clean now. Now we're gonna bring it back over here to the soap. You're gonna start off with Purple Power. This stuff is like kind of like it dissolves the soap a little bit. It helps with breaking down mud better, which the Dawn kind of makes suds so that you can clean it. Which Purple Power, you can find this on Amazon. You can find it at your auto parts store. You can find it really anywhere. But you don't want to put too much in there. You just want to put just fill the bottom up a little bit.
About like that much of the bottom.
You see how the bottom's like halfway covered up?
And if you
don't want too much in there.
If you don't use a 5-gallon bucket, it's gonna be a little more than this. Like if you use a smaller bucket, it's gonna be more than that because the bottom is bigger.
If you use a smaller bucket, don't use as much Purple Power.
But look, if you use a bucket like this, the bottoms are almost the same, so you could use the same amount.
All right, so your next step is to take some Dawn. This isn't really like a sport bottle where you spray it down in there and then it suds up when you spray it. Just take it, just spray it in there. That'll be enough. That's really all you need. And then you just need a rag to put in there once you fill it up with water. Now we'll bring it over here. And that's the only mixture you need. And as you wash it, you're gonna lose some suds, which all you gotta do is just spray a little bit more Dawn in there. But now you want it on jet. You don't want to fill it up with like shower or rinse or nothing, because it won't sud up. You gotta have jet, and you gotta just. Y'all see how it's sudding up like that? Look. That's from the Dawn. It's not much water in there. You want suds because the suds is what cleans the four-wheeler. Alright, we're getting the hose unreeled because he just moved over there instead of washing it in the grass. But he's unreeling the hose real quick. Let's give him some more. I'll give you one more. Alright, so you're gonna get to spray all the thick mud, like down in here, all that mud. Yeah. You're gonna get all that off, but then any leftover mud, like that little bit of dirt right there, that's what the soap does. It just wipes that little bit of mud back off of there. But yours really isn't that dirty, honestly.
I know, because I used that clean last night.
I cleaned mine off yesterday. Well, I didn't wash it yesterday, but it was already pretty much clean, so I just sprayed a little bit of SC1 on there. She's looking pretty good. Looking almost brand new. Alright guys, we'll catch y'all when he's done spraying it off and he starts putting some soap on there. If y'all are wondering, I'm over here. I need new brake pads in the back, which I'm gonna try to order those today. But I'm taking both wheels off. I'm gonna wash those since we got the soap and water hose out. But while I got the wheels off, I might as well go ahead and take the spacers off, check on these, make sure everything's good down there. I'm probably gonna try to clean all this up because it's looking a little nasty down in there. And then I still gotta take this spacer off, but I'm gonna try to clean all this up and then maybe put some SC1 on it, see if it looks good. My front brake pads should be solid, but I'm gonna go ahead and order rear and front. So let me take the spacer off real quick. Oh, now we're gonna put the lug nuts back in the holes. Then we need to grab a couple blocks. So I got both spacers off. I'm probably gonna clean out these spacers too. They're a little bit grimy and dirty, but once I clean these out, should be good to go. I'm probably gonna hop down here and clean this up. He's getting ready to put some soap on his, so hopefully we'll be ready to coat it down in some soap in a minute. I think you're good, man.
Yeah, I'm just getting it wet.
Yeah. All right, so we're installing a different nozzle because that one only sprays jet. This one sprays like shower and everything else, so that we can.
That one's just easier to pull the thing.
So we can spray the suds off of there.
Okay.
You got it? Yeah, this one's got a lot more settings, like shower and stuff. Dang, I just realized I missed all that with the SC1.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to resud this up because the suds kind of died down from the sun. But y'all are going to have to resud your bucket up every few minutes while using it with the rag because the suds are going to die down some. So that's perfect, right how you want it. You want to get the rag a little wet, but really all you need is suds. Once you get it wet like that, that's perfect. You need some water and mostly suds.
I'm going to start right here.
You come right over here and just the basic wash down. Just start wiping it down.
I know y'all would not.
Just start wiping everything.
I know y'all wouldn't do this in like the winter. And I'm saying just please do it in the summer.
Yeah,
it would. Today,
I've done it in the winter. It absolutely sucks because
it's 90, but it feels like 95.
Because you're gonna get wet doing this. You're gonna get covered in soap and water. You're gonna get soaked. And if you do this in the winter, you're gonna get soaked and you're gonna be freezing cold.
I mean, you can't.
So he's getting ready to spray this off. You gotta hurry up too, because the sun is drying this soap up quick. And then once it's cleaned off, we can put some SC1 on it and shine it up a little bit. He is obsessed with this water hose. All right, so I'm not gonna record everything, like cleaning the whole thing. I'm just gonna come back and catch y'all up on what he's doing.
We're gonna get a before and after picture. So go on that side and get a before picture.
All right, so we're gonna we're just gonna get it. He's just gonna go ahead and wash it, and then once he's almost done, I'll catch y'all back up on this. I'm gonna get back to working on mine over there, and then we'll catch y'all back up. I thought this is kind of washing too, so this is relating to the content, but I'm using this. No, that's not a spray bottle. This spray bottle. I'm using this, and so I've just been spraying this down. I'm gonna just let it kind of dissolve all the dirt away. And I'm probably going to, I don't know if I want to wipe it down. I'll probably spray it off. Bring the hose in here and kind of lightly, gently spray all this off. And then we'll do the other side. Because this side, I've already sprayed it down. And this side, I haven't sprayed it down. Look how dirty it is. And then I'll probably hit it with some SC1, make it look better. Alright, so what you got here?
Finished washing it for the most part, and now I'm getting all of these things out from it, so there's not like little stuff hanging from the bottom. I'm just throwing them over there. So I'm gonna keep on doing this until most of them are gone. But whenever I'm done, we're gonna probably let it dry for a couple, and then we're gonna spray it with some SC1, and that gets it looking like his. That makes the colors like pop better. Makes it look better, in my opinion.
So he's over there washing the four-wheeler. I'm kind of washing the under parts, making it look. What?
So much of that seaweed stuff right here.
I'm just kind of making it look pretty good under here. I got all the washing materials. Now we'll move on to the other side, see if we can get the other side looking good. Alright, now this side. Right now, we got a wet rag in there. This is the aftertouch. This is the SE1. We'll spray this down first, let it dissolve on there, hit it with the rag, and then we'll catch y'all when I'm done with that. Alright, I got this nice and cleaned up. I'm gonna let that dry up a bit. I kind of knocked all the mud off there. Wait, there's a little bit of mud up in here. Alright, you got it. But I'm gonna let that dry up a little bit, and then we'll hit it with some SE1. Alright, we got this side cleaned up. I think I'm gonna throw the tires back on there and see what she looks like. Get back here. Alright, let's throw her back on. Forgot I gotta put the spacer on first. Get on there. Spency boy here struggling. There we go. Alright, now we gotta put all these lug nuts on there, tighten them down, then we'll put the wheel on. Alright, now we gotta get the tires on here. Uh-oh, it might be too low. We might have to jack it up a little. Fun fact, we had to jack it up a little because the jack somehow settled down. Now we can get the tire on there. Lug nuts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lug nuts, go on. Got all the lug nuts on. Let's tighten them down. Alright, this tire's done. Let's move on to the other side. Alright, I think it's all dried up over here. Let's do this tire on. Actually, I almost forgot. We gotta put the spacer on first. Get out of the way. Alright, now we can throw the tire on there. Alright, got the tire here. Let's throw her on. Alright, after a little bit of struggles, we got it on there. Same process over here. Alright, next up, we let the jack down. Perfect. Now, we have a clean undercarriage right there. Look at all that. Looking beautiful. Clean four-wheeler. Alright, we'll do the back later, but we gotta move on to Nash forward. I gotta dump this crap out. Alright, he's spraying his down in SC1. So this stuff kind of, it shines it up. See how his looks like more, like over here, it looks faded and it still looks kind of dirty. When you put SC1, it makes it look more like this. It makes it glossy and it kind of brings the color out of it. Like mine seems more darker than his because I have that SC1 coated all on mine. So mine looks perfect and dark. So once he coats all that on there, his will look just like mine. So, and then I'm gonna have to freaking clean the back after this. Which I'm not really looking forward to, but I guess we got to. This guy is over here in the sprinklers, just gobbling water. So we got a surprise for y'all at the end of the video. He is gonna be doing something for y'all. He's gonna be doing something and y'all are gonna love it. Y'all are just gonna laugh at him. Alright, so he's gonna go on and spray this down. We'll coat most of it down and we'll pick y'all back up later. Alright, we got a new can. We're gonna finish it up. Gotta throw these away. Actually, just one. We gotta keep the other one for that can if he doesn't finish that one. We need to clean these helmets off too. His is nasty. I'm not really that worried about the back over there. I'll get that another day. It's got it. We'll throw this socket back in here. Now we'll put impact on the bottom right there. Alright, and then we put this up here. And then we'll shut this. Push this back. Push this back. Push this back. Grab this. Throw it over here. I don't know what this is to. Throw this over there too. I guess that goes to the mount. This is something. Stuff I guess we'll push back there. Actually, you piece of crap. Hey, gone, it's dirty back there. Look what I just discovered. There's a bird's nest in there. Both of these helmets are starting to have bird's nest in them. Never had a bird's nest in this helmet before. His got it worse.
Just got a full one.
All right. Are you eating that? No. Don't eat that. All right, so he's almost done with this. I guess I'll take over a little bit. He's made it. I just made it down on the floorboard. All right, he's taking back over. All right, guys, well, we'll catch y'all in a minute because we're probably not gonna pick up the camera for a little while. We're gonna get that surprise ready for y'all. He's gonna finish his four-wheeler, and then we'll do that surprise. And then that'll probably be the end of the video right there. So we'll see y'all in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna reveal the surprise to y'all early, but we got that bucket full of water. Nash is running laps so he can get all hot and sweaty, and he's gonna do the ice bucket challenge. I'm gonna set it up over here on the truck, and he's gonna yell out everything that needs to be, and then we'll get to it.
All right, I just finished running my laps. I'm a little sweaty. I thought I was gonna be a little more sweaty than I was. I've done this before, but I'm gonna do it again. I just want to cool down and get in the water. So that right here. I'm scared.
Yeah, you gotta face that way.
All right, y'all ready?
All right, you gotta nominate someone. Say who you were nominating with.
I'm gonna nominate the same person I did last time. You know who that was? I'm gonna post it on my shorts, and I'm gonna hope it gets a lot of views, and hope Braden Price does it. I'm nominating Braden Price. Here we go. Three.
Who were you nominated by?
Who am I nominated by?
Who were you nominated by to do the ice bucket challenge?
You.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my God! Oh! I got soaked.
You good? Did it get you?
It barely got my hair.
Oh.
But it got my back. I'm sick. That felt good though.
Sorry guys, I kind of screamed like a little girl because I got really, it kind of backfired and came towards me. But
He hit all into the cardboard.
Look. This guy, you good?
Wasn't as bad as last time.
All right, so this is gonna be the end of the video, guys. We'll see y'all next time. What you got to say to the people?
Nothing much, but really have nothing to say. I'm cold.
All right, well that was just a quick, short little
Tutorial.
Yep, that was a short little tutorial on how we wash our four-wheelers. Now let's that's it. So say goodbye to the people.
Bye.
See y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace out.